It's Saturday afternoon, well, almost afternoon. I was a bit busy this morning, so I haven't got up to now. It's a bit cloudy, but it's been rubbish weather this week, freezing. Right, so today I am going to put another arch in, and then I'm going to try and secure them all together quite high up. I've got some at my I want to get some peas in, some runner beans in. I've got things in the polytunnel. I don't know if I'm going to be brave enough to whack them out because of the weather. I'm hoping that we've had our last frost, and I'm like, do I take the risk and just chuck stuff out, because it's getting too full in there and my house is too full of tomatoes. The tomatoes need to go in here, so that's my dilemma today. But yeah, I'm going to get to another arching from that bed to that bed. I might do it towards the end of this and then join them to that one and crack on with stuff. It's just I wish I could get all of it out that's in there, because if it was out, that means I can get the bed sorted out in there and get my tomatoes in. But yeah, there's also a job of emptying the compost bin onto the two beds that haven't got anything in yet. So that's another job that I've got on my list. Whether we get it done or not is another matter. But I'm going to crack on with this. Got the kettle on. I have brought a mic. But I've just realised I've charged the power pack for it. That they charge the little mics. But I've not took the seal off the little mics at the end. So they're just charging in there. So at some point today, when they've recharged out the shed, we'll have a play and see if the sound's any better. So yeah, we'll have a coffee. I'm going to sit and decide for definite what I'm doing other than these arches, and then I'll take you along for the journey as I normally do. See you shortly. Right then, plotters, I've got these two arches up now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of these canes, I'm going to weave them through these two and these two to secure them together, and then I'm going to come to this one here. I'm not coming down any lower, otherwise I'll decapitate myself when I'm walking through. So, and then I'm hopefully going to try and do the same thing on that side, and then my loganberries can climb and grow across the top, and my kiwi can climb. They'll have plenty of space to go. And then on this one, I'm going to grow my French beans, I think, or my yard long beans. And then that side, I might do my runner beans. I think it'll quite look nice. And then it'll all be, well, it's up there. Whether it looks all right or not is another matter, but that's the plan. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll put you over there to watch, I think, just so you can see me fall off the ladder. It's going to happen. And yeah, we'll crack on with that. I'll take you for a little look at what I've just been on with. Bear with me. Oh, sorry about that. Right, so this is what I've been on with, lot. I don't know if you can see. I've put extra bars in, well, bars, I say bamboo canes, all the way along to support the frames, and they're not budging really. They're a little bit wobbly. I've got some big anchor points in. Look, if you see here, these are these big poles are trampoline bits, so I've whacked them in quite a way. I've got one there and one there, but then I'm going to do some on the others in a second. But yeah, this is all right actually. I'm quite happy with that. So let me take you down here. Look, nice tunnel. So that should look lovely when it's got all the veggies growing up and the fruit. Might be somewhere nice to shade to sit as well, because it gets really hot on here. So yeah, I like the way that looks. Boom, look at that. And the polytunnel looks nice. The brassica cage looks good. Bloody mare's tails coming up. I can see it everywhere. So that, I think that's going to have some lunch, and I think that's going to be my next task actually. Have a little scoot round. Sorry, nice and slow. Oh, look how nice that looks. I like it. I know it's a bit stringy at the minute. I've got to go up and tidy all them up, but yeah, I think that looks all right. Do its job, I hope. So yeah, I think after lunch I'm going to crack on and get some of these mare's tail up, and then consider actually putting stuff in. So I was just scooping out some of the pondweed. And look, there's a little frog hiding in there, so I'm going to have to pop him back in. But yeah, I was just getting all this duckweed off the top because I scoop it off. But yeah, I didn't realise I scooped up a little frog in there, so he can go back in. Healthy little pond I've got going on. What I'm going to do is I am going to hoe along here, and then I'm going to put a row of broad beans in. It says May, we're in May. Albeit 4 days, we are still in May. So I'm going to give it a go. Got nothing to lose, lots to gain. So yeah, I'm going to put a row of broad beans in here. I think I might do, you know, as I've done at the top, looking at it, I might put a bamboo cane there and there and there, just to ridge that up a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to hoe this down where I want to do, because it's never ending. And then I've got to find some way to put my spinach in and my leeks. So yeah, and then I've got a load of lettuce that want to get into that bed over there, because I think that's just going to be my lettuce bed. Looks like some of them radishes are about ready as well. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to crack on with this. This soil is so soft, been dug a gazillion times. Before I put the runners in, I'm going to definitely put some bamboo canes against these. So I'll do that and then I'll show you. Right then, plotters. I've been having I got carried away. So what I'm going to plant in here are my yard-long beans from Knobbies. So they say sow May to June, we're in May. They grow 1.5 meters to 2 meters high, so I think we'll be alright on this. So grow, and each bean can grow up to 75 centimeters. So I can't wait to see everybody's face when I dish one of them bad boys up on their dinner. So yeah, so let's have a look. Let's get these in, let's have a look. They feel like a French bean. They look like a French bean as well, but just huge. Oh, yeah, they look like a French bean, just brown. Let's show you, look. So, let's get these bad boys in. Oh, the soil feels lovely. What I'll do is I'll get these in, and then in about 3 weeks time, 4 weeks time, I'll do another sowing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 10 beans would be enough, especially because I've got peas, beans, broad beans, a lot. So give them a little shovel back over. Get rid of that mare's tail. Bit misting in there too. And what I'll do is I'll put a ticket in to see where I've been, and a water. There's loads of beans in there. I might share some of them out with some of the other plot holders. So yeah, I'll write on here when I sow in the first lot, which is a good thing with these, so you can put when you sow them, and any notes. But yeah, this soil's so lovely. I hate kneeling on it. Right, let's go get the water if we can. So we'll give these a little water. Ooh, straighten that up. Give these a little water. you know. Stick that there so I know what they are. And then I'm going to do the other side and put some runner beans in, because we do like a runner bean. So I'm going to take this netting off so I can actually get to where I want to put my runner beans. Oh, look at them. Them lettuces are looking pretty good to me. Might take some of that home today. Oh, what the hell? That's stuck in well. So, these are going to be a bit more difficult to sow. So I'm going to sow them from this side of the fence. The arch. So these are going to be my runner beans. What I might do is move the arch along, not the arch, the netting, just to keep the pigeons away from my lettuces, because you know what the pigeons are like, they'll eat bloody everything if they can. Again, I'm not going to do masses of these, because last year I had 8 plants and ended up with pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds. So these broad beans, what are they called? Oh, not broad beans, runner beans even. Scarlet Emperor. I had these last year, they were gorgeous. So we're going to do the same again. I don't think I'll do another sowing of these, because last year, to say, I had 8 plants and they kept us going all summer and all winter, because I had a load in the freezer. So a little cover back over. Take that weed out. And then give it a water. I want to find a tag. Get one of those in. I think while I've got that net off, I'll give this bit of a good weed. So plotters, what I've done is I took my little netting off, because that was only put on temporary to cover the lettuce to keep the birds off. I've fixed these on here, look, with some little brackets. I had it at home. I'm just going to put this over, and then I'm going to put some scaffolding netting over the top. But what I want to do first is I'm going to tie this on as a support at the top. Oh shit! Let's not trip over the netting that you've just... I did say the shit word this week. Oh, last week I was trying not to say it and now I've said it. Bloody hell. Nearly had banged the wall. Right, so after I've done my swan dive, I'm going to get these lettuces in. I feel really bad. I've been up every night bar one to give them a water in the polytunnel. Didn't come up yesterday because I had a very dodgy tummy. And they were bone dry and wilting. So they've been sat in a bucket for 20 minutes, rehydrating a little bit before I plant them in. I'm just going to whack them in this space here. Right, let's crack on with these. And I'm going to risk it for a biscuit as well. Oh, that was fine. Risk it for a biscuit as well. I'll get some marigolds in. A couple of lettuces here. So I got the lettuces in. I'm just going to give them a little water. And then I'll show you what else I've done. Because I was like, got sidetracked after my little skid across the floor. These are good water. Like I said, I didn't come up for one night and the poor little things were gagging. Right, so I've done that. I'm going to take you off and I'll show you what I've done. Right, so these are my little egg tricks. So I've just melted a little hole there and the same the other side. So if you've got bamboo cane coming out, you're not piercing your netting. And I just tie it on. And then pull your net over. I use these eggs for everything. Anti-eye gougers, net stop rippers. That was a new word, stop rippers. And then, yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the netting back over this. Weigh it down with something because I'm about out of bricks, but I'll find what I've got. And then we'll get some spinach in. Could really do with getting some spinach in. So that's my next task. So yeah, see you shortly. Right then, as you can see, lettuces are in and one net curtain is enough to fit, which I'm happy about. I know it's early, but I'm going to risk it. I'm going to put marigold in there and the marigold in that corner. And then I'm going to stick a couple out and about because I just need the space in the greenhouse, and I've already got some small seedlings going anyway. So if we do get a frost and lose these, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, I'm going to get marigold at the end of in each corner of here on the outer corner, and then over wherever I feel like just chucking some in. Right, I've done some morning glory as well, and I've got a little space here. They've started flowering in the greenhouse at home, so I'm going to whack them out. They look a bit, sorry for themselves, a bit anemic. They've been done ages, so I'm thinking they're better off in than sweating to death. I'm going to unravel them off here. There we go. I'll take my gloves off because I feel like I'm clumpy handing it. I think these will look nice with the kiwi. I'm going to put one there, then I'm going to stick one at the other end. Let me give you a quick look at the kiwi. I don't think I've shown you that the other day. Right, so there's my kiwi. So, and it's got new growth on it in a week. So these little bits down here, I've just tied it in loosely up here. But yeah, it's coming on. It's coming on. So that other morning glory, I'm going to put in that corner. And let's see what happens. I actually don't know if that filmed, so I did try. I thought I'd press go, maybe I didn't. So I've got 2 rows of spinach in. I have gave them some chicken manure pellets. They've had a good water, and I've netted them just to protect them from the pigeons. So at the moment, we're all good. As I was saying, I'm just going to give this a quick hoe, get some of these other weeds, pardon me, some of these other weeds off. And I think I'm going to have a tidy up, water the greenhouse, the polytunnel, and then go home because I'm absolutely shattered. Morning plotters. This is the communal area that we're, as a team of allotmenteers, we're sorting out because it was massively overgrown. But what a glorious morning. I ain't got to the plot just yet. Just thought I'd have a little show and tell and a little walk. Look, listen to them birds. Oh, now they shut up. Look at this. It's glorious. Absolutely glorious today. And I'm going to do a brave thing. I'm going to arc out my dahlias and get them out on the plot. Rome wasn't built in a day, as they say. He's got great plans for that lot. Look at this. Stuart's plot's looking nice. He's got all his tatters in. Mare's tail galore everywhere. It drives us all nuts. Look how lovely it is. And I think all my big jobs up the allotment are done now. So it's doing all the fun stuff like putting stuff in. Nice shallots there. Gorgeous day. Absolutely gorgeous day. Plot's looking nice. I love walking on. Makes my heart happy. Look at that. Absolutely roasting. And it's only 9:30. So it's going to be a scorcher. I think I might need a sun cream on today. Right, see you in a minute after I've put the kettle on, unlock the shed. Right then, let's have a look what the temperature is, because my goodness gracious, it's bloody hot. 40.9 C in here today. That is hot. That is very hot. I'm just going to get all the big stuff out because it's too hot in here. It'll all cook. You'll all be unhappy. And then at some point next weekend, we can get ready for the old martyrs going in. Right, plotters, it's been a long day. I've got so much in. I've got about 80 dahlias in today. Never mind chrysanthemums, snapdragons, 3 different sorts of cabbages, my Brussels, morning glory, can't think what else was, but yeah, so I've put a load in around the pond. You can probably tell it's had a good water. So yeah, I'll take you around and show you what I've been on with. Oh, narcissus. I'll show you. Right then, plotters. So I've got some narcissum in, some morning glory, wherever that is. Another narcissus. The sweet peas saw those yesterday. I ran out of space for dahlias, so I've got one in that corner, one in that corner, and one in that corner with the rhubarb. I got all my peas in, made a fancy pea rail. Weren't sure, I'll show you how to do that. Sorry, I was a bit fast. So I put a board, screwed it to there, weaved, that's nice and taut. Got my peas in there, been driving me mad. Look at that bogger on my rhubarb. I don't think it's going to flower, I think it's just the way the stems are coming off. I've also got, oh look, little ladybird, love them. So I've got dahlias galore down there, and I'll take you over the other side in a minute. So then we've got hollyhocks, loads of dahlias, loads more dahlias. Got some mums in over there. I don't know what these are called. I don't know what they look like. They're spelled Xerosom. The flowers anyway. So got those in. I'll take you in the brassica cage. Right. So we're in the brassica cage. I've got Brussels all the way down there. Then I've got cabbage Dutch F1, 2 rows of them. And then I've got cabbage Vivaldi, 2 rows of them. They're the cabbages that I put in a couple of weeks ago. They're looking all right, and collies. Purple sprite and broccoli at the back. Just spotted mare's tails coming through. So yeah, I'm just about at it. I've got one more little job before I go in, but you don't need to see that. And I'm going to say my goodbyes in a sec. A couple of my little gnomes I've brought in from home. So we've got a bit of a kick-off right in the pea bed. But yeah, love them. Like I say, thanks for watching. If you could like and subscribe. Hope the mic's working a little bit better this week. Now we've got a new one, give it a go. hope this weather stays. I feel like I'm starting to get the builder's tan. So thanks for watching. See you next week. Like and subscribe. Share if you would. Haters, plotters.